am Sahara, and we're here. Welcome to our podcast. We're here to change the world one conversation at a time.
And I'm AJ. Today we're talking about one of my biggest passions, music, and particularly performing music, and kind of wanting to start showcasing some artists out there that are huge hits in their backyard and in their local area, but could be bigger had were they given the exposure. So today we're going to be interviewing somebody in that particular situation.
Definitely. But before we get into that, don't forget to smash those buttons, like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss another life-changing conversation with us.
All right, well, let's go ahead and just get started and everybody meet Dottie. So, Dottie, thanks for joining us today. Why don't you just go ahead and start by telling us about yourself?
So I go by Dottie Dismas, that's my stage name. And yeah, I made it for myself. Big deal. So what? Somebody told me once that you can't do that, so I went ahead and did it. Mostly because I kind of wanted a different name for myself my whole life kind of thing. And
Right.
then yeah, I mean I never got to pick my birth name. And I don't know. Is that the name that really speaks to what I want it to? I don't know. Does Dottie Dismas st speak to what I want it to? I don't know either, but I just find I have a lot more confidence going under this name than I would my own name. It's almost like I've created a new identity, and now I can do all of my musical stuff like at will, at free will. So,
All right. What genres are you into?
pardon?
What genres are you into?
Rock, mostly rock and more
Okay.
rock. Yeah, I like I'm not into country whatsoever, but I also like musical theater and stuff like that too,
Okay.
especially ones that involve rock, like the Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell musical, amazing musical for one. Um, Jim Steinman is just an artist, obviously, and I love all of his work.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, but when it comes to rock, I grew up in the 90s, so like growing up was grunge and stuff like that. But then new metal came on pretty quickly when I was like 9 years old, so big fan of like Korn and System of a Down, which not many people were for a long time or were willing to admit it, but now there's been a resurgence, and I got to see Korn last year with System of a
Nice.
Down in New
Oh, no.
Jersey, and it was
That sounds
transcendent.
epic.
Yeah, it was unreal. So,
Awesome.
mhm.
Awesome. So I'm curious, when did you kind of know inside of yourself that you were an artist?
Well, when I was really young, I got to sing at my aunt's wedding. Well, there was a mic and it was for speeches, and I just thought, I'm gonna go sing. And apparently, I just went up and didn't stop singing. And whether it was good or not, I was like three or four. So yeah, but I always like felt something in me. People were laughing, people thought it was funny, and even if they were laughing at me instead of with me, I didn't really care. I just liked a reaction, right?
Right.
So I knew from then that I just kind of liked entertaining people. But it wasn't until like 3.5 years ago when I quit drinking that I like really got into it because I needed something to do with my hands. So I picked up a guitar, and 3.5 years later, I'm no better than I was when I started, but at least I'm trying something instead of just sitting around wishing I tried it. So
Right.
yeah.
I love that.
And I've met so many people along the way because of it. So,
Right.
yeah.
Wow.
Did you have
Wow.
a main influence at all growing up or when you got into
Well,
it?
until recently, I wouldn't admit this, but yeah, it was Avril Lavigne, who, I mean, what can I say? I was born in 1991 and her music came out when I was 11, and it just hit me like, that's it. That's what I want to do. I started like kind of trying to dress like her a little bit, received judgment, immediately quit trying to dress like her. And yeah, I was very prone to giving up on anything if it was, yeah, if people were going to judge me for it, because I didn't want to be bullied. My dad always kind of instilled that in me. It's like, if you could avoid being bullied, why do the thing that could get you bullied? And I was like, huh. But then somebody said to me the other day, if you're not weird, you don't stand out. So just be weird. And I was like, I like that way better. I wish I knew that was an option my whole life.
Right.
So,
Oh, live and learn, grow.
I know. I'm learning
Yeah.
so much in my 30s. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, that's a
Yeah,
good
it's
thing.
it's it's amazing how as we get older we realize, just being ourselves makes us far more happier than trying to be fit into this little box that people think we should be in. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Be
Definitely.
weird, stay
Well,
weird. I love it.
yeah, and I grew up in a community where there was no tolerance for being like there's a mold and you better be built in that
Right.
mold and stay in that mold. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna get tormented. So I was like, just toe the line of edgy, but don't go too far because there's no coming back. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've just always kind of felt like I don't quite know what my place is. But I'm starting to learn that you don't have to have a place. You can create a safe space for yourself and just go to it. Like, I passed this guy on the street the other day, and then he was he was just like walking in his jorts with his jersey on and his big earrings in and his chains. And I was like, I wonder if I see that guy at a funeral, is he also going to be dressed like that? And the answer is most likely yes. Or like a nice suit, but still the chains and the earrings and the vibe, right?
Right.
So like if he can commit to himself, why can't I? Like, I don't know. So,
I hear
but
that.
I
I remember walking down the street one day and this guy went by on a bicycle, huge smile on his face, and singing Don't Stop Believing at the top of his lungs.
love.
And I'm just sitting there shaking my head, going, You just made my day.
Yeah. Like, why can't we all just be free like that? Like
Right.
singing at the top of our lungs. Oh, somebody might judge us. Oh no. Then
Right.
what? That's 2 seconds of their day. And
Hmm.
maybe they'll
Yeah.
tell somebody later and
Right.
you get to be that weird. And then if they see you, they'll be like, I saw that person. They're still singing. What is that the worst thing? That somebody's
Right.
singing and enjoying life?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
amazing. That's amazing. So, talking kind of about singing, you were sharing with us earlier, you not only sing and play, but you also write songs.
I do. Yeah.
Tell us more
Um, yeah, I haven't. So my first song that I wrote was like I was 13 or something like that. And my neighbors were my closest friends and my siblings as well. And we all shared a computer when we were kids, right? So
Right.
I
Yeah.
recorded it and I put it on my computer and they found it. Did I kind of want them to find it? Yes. But was I prepared for the ridicule that would come my way? No. To this day, they still remember the song. They'll still sing it to me. And then now that I'm doing the music thing, they're like, you got to turn it into something though, because it's just sitting there. So I want to. My issue is I'm not very good at guitar, like I said. So I'm really trying to find a guitarist that can build songs that I can build songs with.
Yeah.
Um, a session musician would be a dream, but I don't have thousands of dollars to pay somebody for their time. So I need to find somebody who's really passionate and really willing to learn my songs, which is a lot to ask.
Oh, well, we can always dream. It could
We can.
happen.
It could.
Definitely. Definitely. That
I'm
would
always
be
open to
amazing.
collaboration too. So
Yeah. What do you play?
I play
Oh,
guitar, piano, drums,
Okay,
violin.
so you can
Yeah.
write all my songs for me. You're gonna compose them now.
Sure, why not? Hit me up.
Yeah. Okay, great. Sounds good.
I dance because she plays music.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Mm.
So if you had to choose between writing and performing, do you have a
Performing.
preference? Performing?
Performing,
Okay.
hands down.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing beats that thrill. I can write a song anytime, anywhere, but performing, you only get rare opportunities. I only get rare opportunities. I've been working since I picked up a guitar, I've been looking for bands. So three
Right.
and a half years. I was with one for a while. I dedicated a lot of time, what I thought was a lot of time to it, but they didn't have the same goals as me. So that was really hard because it took years of me realizing, I don't know if this is going to be a thing, but I've spent so much time on it. I have to keep pushing for something here. So anyway, that fell apart this year, officially done. And now I'm kind of a free agent in terms of cover bands. But that band, we had written some original music together too. So it's a real shame to see those songs just be, put on a shelf.
Right.
But hopefully the guitarist and I were kind of the ones that wrote it, and then everybody just kind of chimed in with they were just found the key and just riffed off of it, and then we created a song out of it. So I'm hoping the guitarist is willing to record that with me one day because that song means a lot to me. And uh, it was just crazy because he was just playing, and I was like, "Is it okay if I like say some words while you play?" He's like, "You have lyrics?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course. I'm a girl. I have journal entries. I'll just
That's
read them
lyric.
aloud. So yeah, it worked out great. But
Mm.
no, I've written lots of songs and stuff, but when it comes to would I rather write or perform, 100% perform because I've played for empty rooms, I've played for big crowds, and I have had what I feel is, like I said, a very limited experience when it comes to performing overall. Because lots of people, I started out on this website called Band Mix. There's an American one and there's a Canadian one.
Okay.
And it's basically like Kijiji classifieds for musicians.
Right.
So that was kind of where I found this band initially. And then I keep going on there trying to find like the people that I need or whatever. But no, and then you see like how much experience these other people have, and it's like 50 to 100 gigs, and I'm like 5 to 10, and 5 to 10 like really meaningful ones, I would say.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. Quality over quantity.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of quantity, though, and that I know as a musician myself, this is probably a hard question to answer, but do you know how many songs you've written?
At least 10 that I could pick up a guitar and say, I wrote this, I can sing it and play it together.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. And they may not be fully finished, but at least I have, well, I for certain have an EP, like 4 songs that I know for sure. But then there's 10 that kind of follow every time I'm like, oh yeah, I wrote that one. Oh yeah, that one too. So,
Excellent.
mhm.
Excellent.
I dig it.
So,
Lost in the imagination.
Oh yeah.
what would be your go-to song on when you're having a bad day?
Bad Day song. Probably put some Corn on. Probably just put Follow the Leader album from start to finish and get angry with it.
Love that
And then,
answer.
yeah.
What about on a good day?
On a good day, corn, follow the leader. It's good for all seasons.
Very true,
But
very
I
True.
would
true.
probably put like System of a Down on and or Blink 182. Huge Blink fan.
All
So
right.
yeah.
And then what song would you say reminds you most of childhood?
Mm.
Uh I was actually in an office today and Come On Shake It Buddy Baby Do That Conga by Gloria Estefan came on. And I just remember cleaning the house and it was a family affair. I have 3 siblings, so I think my parents had kids just to do chores, but that's no, I'm kidding. They love us, I
The
think.
90s.
No, they do. But anyway, yeah, we would just do chores and it would be to like Gloria Estefan. That was one of the
Nice.
CDs. The Rankin Family was another. I don't, do you guys know the Rankin Family? I don't know if that's a Canadian thing, but
I don't think I know that one.
no, that's okay. They're very, very folky, very folky.
Cool.
So,
I have to look it
um,
up.
those are my childhood ones for sure. And then um Pretty Fly for a White Guy. When we were young, that song would come on and we just knew every word and it was funny and it was like inappropriate. So yeah,
Mhm.
any inappropriate like that's why I loved Blink so much growing up because it was like, did they say a bad word? Oh, are we allowed to listen to this? What's gonna happen?
All those adult words.
Yeah, I know. Well, I grew up in a very religious household, so
I
this is
can
also
relate.
like, yeah, yeah. Well,
Same.
so this is my like m music is like my, I don't know, that old adage like music saved my life. I didn't really understand that for a long time until recently. Yeah, when I just let that like that saying sit with me for a minute and I realized like, where would I be without it? What would I have
Yeah.
done for the last few years? I would have just floated through life, probably still drinking, probably doing nothing really new or exciting with my life. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm very grateful to music. And the funny thing is, I spend all day listening to podcasts. So it's like to say music saved my life. It's the act of performing it and playing it and getting into it and spending time with new people.
Yeah.
I've met so many people already in the last few years, and I just like meeting new people is like my favorite thing to do. So it's
Excellent.
really opened doors for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the last question we had was what is the first song you ever remember being your favorite song?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good question. And it would be the song, um, oh my goodness, it's on the tip of my tongue, but oh, how does it go? She drives me crazy. Ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah.
That song? I
Yeah.
don't even know who sings it, but
Mm.
it's a very like one-off. I don't even know if they're a one-hit wonder. I just know that my dad and I, whenever that song would come on, we would just jam out to it. That one and like Ace of Base, I Saw the Sign, another
Oh, there
one.
you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were the
Yeah.
ones that I kind of like grew up with. So good
Excellent.
memories, good times.
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
All right,
Thanks for
Sahara, did you have
sharing.
any other questions?
Oh, I think what would be the most exciting thing to happen next for you?
The most exciting thing to happen next would be to find a band that would be interested in doing covers, but also interested in writing original music. If I could build something like that, I'd be so over the moon.
Oh, you heard that, everyone. If there's anybody out there who wants to come and play with Dottie,
Yeah. And
email.
I'll send
Let
you
us
some
know. We'll
stuff.
connect you.
Yeah, that would be amazing. And yeah, it could be from far and wide. I don't really care. Anybody who's just, if you're sitting at home with amazing talent on your hands and you're not sharing it with the world, like share it. Share it. There's no reason why not. I do terrible videos. Terrible videos. I don't have editing skills. I don't have guitar playing skills, and I'm not that great of a singer, but guess what? I put the stuff out there just because you never know who's listening or who needs to uh be reminded that like people have told me that I inspired them to do something that day. And that's my goal. Like I know that
Yeah.
I'm mediocre. I know that. And I'm okay with that because if my mediocrity inspires the people who are better than me to display their talent, I want that. And because I want to see that. Because I was looking at my algorithm, I'm like, what is this? I don't want to see any of this stuff. So I started doing things that I want to see, and now it's starting to do that. So I am seeing more
Awesome.
people doing cover songs and things like that, and that
Right,
fills my cup. That fills my soul. So
Awesome.
right.
Sounds a lot like when I dance. It's a very spiritual thing for me, more than, I love to get up on stage and perform too, don't get me wrong.
of
That's
course.
a great thing. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm happy to sing for the steering wheel, all my dashboard confessionals, I don't mind doing that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All
Dashboard.
right, Dottie. Well, thanks for meeting with us today. Everybody, check out her music. Check out her YouTube. Everything. We'll have some links down below.
Definitely.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
my
thanks for.
Instagram has the most, I would say, if they are
Okay.
on Instagram. Yeah, for Dottie Dismas. That's me.
All
So
right. We'll go
great.
ahead
Definitely.
and we'll add that in the description down below, and you guys can check her out.
Thanks
Thank you
for
guys
joining
so
us
much.
today.
Thank you. So I hope you enjoyed our conversation with Dottie. We're gonna do more of these in the future. For now, we're gonna go ahead and close for the day. If you have anything you want to say, you're an artist that would like to be featured on our podcast, or have any other topics you'd like to talk about, feel free to email us every week now after 1 p.m. at gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and we also have a Patreon out there that you get some extra little goodies, as well as early release of our podcast episodes. Links will be at the end of the video.
And down below. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Well, we're going to be talking with Monica from Always Growing Homestead about some alternative living situations that she has going on in her life, from farmsteading, homesteading, and what's that looking like and how she got there. We look forward to talking to you next week. If you guys are musicians and you want to play with Dottie, reach out.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Every week now, after 1 p.m., Sahara and AJ bringing it again, jacking it up with a mission so clear, changing the world, spreading the cheers, the afternoon funk, can you feel the sound?